Superman issue 21. Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason writing. I think Gleason's also co-artist with Scott Godlewski. I think I said that right.
Oh,
I'll go with it. So
there's
no.
just Gleason on pencils in the front page. I do not see his name anywhere.
Comixology just making up people and just putting them in the credits. Alright, so Superman 21 was obviously following on from that. Batman has went missing in this story. We see Damian waking up at in John's bedroom, and he meets Kathy, and there's this is Garth, because we can't call him Damian because then leads
and
to
all the
secret
names he
incident.
gives him at Garth.
Yeah.
That's just.
That's pretty funny. So some obviously mysterious intrigues in here. We get more of Milkman being creepy. Kathy, in a weird twist, has superpowers.
Yeah, maybe this answers why
Telekinetic.
she's not in Metropolis.
Maybe, which is a shame. I kind of like their relationship, but if she's going to be an evil little bitch, then must be taken care of.
She's just so creepy in this because she's got like that Village of the Damned vibe,
And then she's like
Like-
force choking Damien in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, that's a big thing. We have this mysterious new person watching from behind. Unless this is the same guy. I don't know if it is, though. He seems really different. But then maybe he takes different forms, kind of
The
thing.
Ink Man.
The Ink Man, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Then at the end, where when Superman's going into the house, if you look in the forest behind, there's a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it definitely implies there's more than one of these, because the eyes are glowing purple, like Crypto's did.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's maybe all people that he's got under his control, is what I'm thinking. Maybe even, maybe everyone's under his control. Maybe it's just this guy in the shadows who's watching and controlling things.
Yeah.
But he basically, to distract Superman and the kids, which, by the way, I love that when they're both on Superman's back when they're looking for Batman. Like,
Yep.
Damien's up like he's on a ship with the binoculars. He's like, keep it steady, Superman. And it's just really funny. But no, the giant squid from issue 2, or octopus, whatever it was, way back when, it shows up at the town fair coming from the water, and Superman has to fight it back and puts it under the Ferris wheel and all the rest of it. And we get this kind of this idea comes up where the townspeople want it to be killed because it's dangerous, and Superman's like, no, we don't kill things, we're not exterminators. And then it starts to react, someone gets hurt, and John reacts just kind of on instinct and uses his heat vision and kills it. And everyone's like, oh, thank God Superboy did what Superman couldn't. And like the doctor's being like ratty with him, and he's like, I'll do the diagnosis here, Superman. Yeah. He's like, yeah, of course.
Yep.
But no, actually, I think my favorite panel in this issue maybe is after this scene when it's Superman with the kids, and Damien's like, maybe we should go back to the Dead Man's Swamp that you snuck out to before, John, and check what's going on. It seems connected. And Superman's face as he's looking back over at John, as he's just heard he snuck out the house, is just it's good expression work.
Yeah.
It's
see it right
angry
there.
disappointment.
Yeah, and then John's like, oh, just me and Kathy went out there for like a little bit. It was fine. It was fine.
Some stuff
What's he
happened.
gonna do when he finds out that he ate all that ice cream? Like,
What's he going to do when he finds out him and Damien have been off fighting a Mazo kid and whatever
Well,
else?
and I like this parenting style between Superman and Batman, to where Batman's just like, yeah, throw him into it, let him get some reps, and Superman's like, no, we work off of respect and transparency, and if I say these are my rules. So,
Yeah, I think it really shows in the scene where Superman's off dealing with the squid, and then the other stuff comes up. The guy's like, hey, Superboy, we need you. And Damien just kind of swings them both in.
Yeah.
And John's like, hey, but he said we should wait. And Damien's like, nah, he got us dressed up. That wasn't for nothing. Let's take the initiative. And I think that really shows the parent styles, where John's like, no, we should listen. And Damien's like, nah, we're here for a reason.
It's the same at the end of that scene after he finds out and he's like, oh wait, he figures out, oh, maybe Batman was right to look into the neighbour, and he goes off like, I'll do this alone, you two can stay here. And then the panel at the bottom, I like that this is a simple thing in the art, but they occasionally give Damien the Batman shadow, where he's in complete darkness, even though John isn't. And I like that. I like that sort of like weird foreshadowing of like they are their father's sons kind of thing.
Yeah.
Almost accentuated to a point, but it's cool stuff. So it ends with Superman getting into the weird house that John and Kathy had an adventure through a few issues back, and that's kind of the issue. I thought it was a solid, fun romp. I like the stuff that it brings up. I liked obviously the big monster fight. My favourite stuff was probably the stuff with the kids. I'm not sure about this new villain. He seems like it could be interesting, but I don't know if it's going to be a big deal or if it's just like, oh, he's just a villain for this arc, or is this setting up for more stuff? Like,
yeah, it's hard to know at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Something strange is afoot in Hamilton County.
Apparently it is. But also, if this is the end of the Kathy stuff and all that, it kind of makes sense. We've built up to it, and they're going back to Metropolis soon. This is the reason. This arc is the reason why they're going to have to leave. They'll go on vacation after this, as we're in the solicits, and then maybe they come back.